Welcome to your yearly Employee Open Enrollment Meeting, presented by CDS Benefit Plan Administration. I'm Jen Burnett, Benefit Plan Director and Partner. Health benefit accounts help you minimize your costs and maximize value for out-of-pocket spending. But what are these out-of-pocket healthcare costs? Every health plan has various out-of-pocket responsibilities. The degree of coverage varies by different plan options. What your health plan will cover is preventative wellness visits, immunizations, co-insurance, and post-deductible expenses. This means once you've met your insurance company's annual deductible, then they kick in and start paying for any medical expenses. But what are your costs that you pay out of pocket? The deductible, prescriptions, co-pays, co-insurance, and you may also have dental and vision expenses. How do these health benefit accounts work? I always say if you had the opportunity to save 30% when you walked into Menards or Target, you would definitely do that. So it's crazy to me why some people don't do the same savings with their health benefit accounts. Let's look at how every dollar you spend out of pocket works for you. You're going to contribute tax-free, so pre-tax out of your payroll, dollars up to the IRS limit. You're then able to save and have spendable income stretches, which is a 30% further average savings. You get to use these dollars to spend on qualified healthcare expenses. Let's look at some numbers and how this actually would look like for an annual income. Let's say we have two participants or two employees. One isn't participating. One is not enrolled in a pre-tax benefit on the left, but on the right we do have a participant that's enrolled in a pre-tax benefit. They're both making the same annual income of $38,000, but the participant on the right elected to have $500 taken out for health benefit accounts. Now their taxable income is $38,000 on the left with no pre-tax benefit, but $37,500 on the right. The taxes we're estimating are 24.65%, and you can already see that the employee on the left is paying more in taxes than the employee on the right who took advantage of this pre-tax benefit. The employee on the left still ended up with medical expenses that year, but he had to pay $500 out of pocket for these. Now the take-home annual income for the employee on the left is $28,133, where the participant on the right had $28,256, showing that he had a take-home increase by $123 just by opting for this pre-tax benefit. One benefit account option your employer is offering you this year is a flexible spending account, or as a lot of people say, FSA. You'll hear FSA a lot. A healthcare flexible spending account allows you to set aside pre-tax dollars for eligible medical, dental, and vision expenses. This is for you, your spouse, and any dependent under age 26. Your limit's going to be on your enrollment packet. What's the benefit? Well, like we keep telling you, you're going to get to contribute tax-free. It's going to remain tax-free as long as you spend it on eligible expenses. On average, you're going to save that 30%, and your full election amount is available to you on the first day of the plan year. So that means if you elect $2,500 for the year, it's available to you on January 1st, and you are able to start using that account. Unused funds have a typical rollover or grace period, which at minimum is going to allow you to turn in reimbursement into the following plan year. What are some examples of an eligible expense? Well, we've got co-pays, deductibles, co-insurance, doctor office visits, hospital charges, prescriptions, dental exams, vision exams, over-the-counter medications, or you'll also hear OTC, medical supplies, and so much more. A list will be provided for you later in your packet. Dependent care flexible spending account. This allows you to set aside pre-tax dollars for dependent care expenses, such as daycare, so that you're able to continue to work. What's the benefit of enrolling in this benefit account? Well, it's going to help you set aside pre-tax dollars for qualified dependent care. Again, your contributions are tax-free and they remain tax-free as long as they're eligible expenses, and you're going to save 30%. What are eligible daycare expenses? Typically you think, well, I don't have anybody under 5 anymore, they're all in school, and you would be surprised how many more things you can use it for than just that. A great example is before and after school care for children 12 and younger, custodial care for dependent adults, as well as the traditional daycare, preschool counts, nanny services, and a lot of summer day camps count as well. What's included in your enrollment packet? You've got a Flex Plan enrollment form. We keep talking about eligible expenses, eligible expenses. You're gonna get a list in your packet of eligible medical expenses. You're gonna get a daycare and flex reimbursement forms, an auto daycare reimbursement form, which I'll take a quick pause and tell you about that. It's really a great feature. You get your daycare provider to sign what you pay on a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly basis. You can submit one form for the year. Your daycare benefit account pre-tax deduction comes out of your paycheck, and as long as we have that form, as soon as that is deducted, we're able to contribute back into your account, typically direct deposit, so very quick. It's a 24-hour turnaround once your deductions happened, and you'll be reimbursed. So let's say every 2 weeks you pay $200, you have $200 come out of your check pre-tax. We save 30%, which is $60. And we're gonna turn around, if you have that auto daycare form completed, and reimburse you via direct deposit that same $200. So great option. If you need daycare, please, please, please enroll in that. We've also got some online portal and mobile app quick start guide that's gonna help you get set up. There's also a change of election form, where if you have some daycare changes or FSA, as long as you have a qualifying event, you can make changes and submit to your payroll department for that. This enrollment form is the one piece of your packet that has to be returned to your employer. Your employer will give you a return by date, so either drop it off or send it to them. Unlike some insurances, your coverage does not renew from year to year. So if you currently have a benefit account, you still have to sign up for it for the new plan year. So please make sure to review that and get that taken care of. Online banking means healthcare. So this is our online participant portal, and it just has so much for you guys. Like I said, there is a form in your packet that's going to tell you how to get signed up and get set up and how to use it. But it lets you submit claims, upload receipts, check your claim status. Has it been reviewed? Is it approved? Is it denied? If it's denied, what was wrong? What do I need to resend? What's my balance? You can see a history. You can also access your savings. There's some self-service and some education in there for you too. Can even give you links to different FSA websites and FSA shops, where if you need to pick something up and want to make sure it's FSA eligible, you can do that as well. So it's super convenient, really nice, takes about 5 minutes to get yourself set up. So please use that, utilize that, it will benefit you. We also have a My CDS Benefit mobile app. We launched it last year and we're really excited. I think everybody has taken to it and found it super easy. Because it allows you to kind of do what you're doing on your portal, but we all know we've got our phone with us. So you're at the dentist, you're picking up your prescription, you snap a pic in your app and you can get it all submitted. So please utilize that form as well and get your app set up. That's how we kind of all do everything nowadays, and it is going to make this process so much easier for you. Here's a quick look at our benefit plan administration team. So there are 7 of us here. Your employer has 1 benefit person, which is in your packet, but any of us are more than willing to help you with benefit account questions, claim reimbursements, approvals, denials, any questions you might have for either enrollment or throughout the year when you're trying to use your benefit account. Thank you for being a part of our presentation today, presented by CDS Benefit Plan Administration. If you have any questions during the open enrollment process, please reach out to your administrator. We are here for your benefit.